Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I am Miss Muhammad Alda Sofian.
I'm Mipa Ramadhani.
And I'm Bunga Anggraini.
We are from Group 6, 11 Science 2. In here we will presentation about Hortatory Exposition.
I'm Mipa Ramadhani. Definition is hortatory. Exposition is a type of English text that is persuasive. Usually, this type of text is used to explain to the reader something that might or may not be done. It is formal and must also be written based on fact. Usually, this text is found in scientific journals, magazines, articles, newspapers, academic speeches, and scientific books. Purpose to make the reader aware of an important issue. Hortatory expositions functions more to force the reader to agree and even follow instructions.
Now we talk about structure of hortatory exposition. Number 1 is the thesis. This part contains an introduction to the main idea that the author wants to convey about phenomenon or even to be discussed. Number 2 is arguments, contain various opinions of the author's main idea. Number 3 is recommendation. This last section contains recommendation of invitation from the author to readers.
Hello, my name is Bunga Anggraini. In here, I will explain about language features and also examples. In the language features of the hortatory exposition text, it usually uses the simple present tense. Then, because in the hortatory text there are arguments and opinions, it means there will be many expressions expressing an opinion or argument. For example, my opinion and I think, like that. So, there are expression arguments. Then, there is using conjunction. Conjunctions are divided into 4. The first one is addition. Example, beside and addition. Then, there are comparison. For example, in while. On the other hand, the one that shows time. For example, second, then, and next. Then the fourth show cause and effect. For example, as, result, and so on. Then using evaluative words such as important, valuable, and others. And using voice or passive voice. Okay, next, in here, I have a text hortatory exposition about on time. In the first paragraph, there is paying on time may be a stunning social ethic and one among nice important because it creates potency in the system and implies respect for each other. Here describes a theory of problems in a comprehensive manner that aims to influence the reader regarding the importance of on time. Next, the greatest colleges at time to instill this with a crazy atmosphere. In the second part, there are arguments that express agreement regarding the problems in the language of the thesis just now. Again, at the end, there will be a recommendation session as in text. By closing the gates, the college is behaving cruelly, so that we tend to like to not expose our kids at college has responsibility to implement sensible instructional principle. However, it ought to be applicable in which at the end it is followed with recommendation for our best choice after understanding the problems. There is also available for this problem. This text also contains simple present tense, namely in the third paragraph there is our kid, then there is one of the numbers, then there is a conjunction. Example, the word then. Okay, thank you for your attention for me. The next slide will be continued by my friend. So let's see.
So we talk about the example 2 of Hortatory expectation from my group is contain about the bad impact of using plastic bags. This text contains a side effect of using plastic bag. Besides explaining that the manufacture of plastic bag is very influential on global warming, the author gives a counter argument against this situation.
The difference between analytical expositions and hortatory expositions. An analytical exposition is a type of spoken or written text that is intended to persuade the listeners or readers that something is the case, to make the persuasion stronger. The speaker or reader gives some arguments as the fundamental reasons why something is the case. Hortatory expositions is a type of spoken or written text that is intended to explain the listeners or readers that something should or should not happen or be done. In other words, the main functions of hortatory expositions text is to persuade the readers or listener that something should or should not be the case.
Maybe just that from us. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.